Hello there, Taurus. Here is your 3 cards for the month of September 2018. So we finally have a couple of planets that were retrograde now have gone forward, and we survived our 3 eclipses of the summer. So we should start to see a lot more feeling of being productive for the fall, which you will usually appreciate, right? So first of all, going to light our sage. So just imagine that this sage smoke is going all around you as it's going around me, cleansing and protecting and cleansing the cards as well. There we go. So let's see what's on the horizon for you. I hope you can look back and say that you had a really nice summer. And I hope you're looking forward to the autumn. So September 2018 for Taurus. Taurus. All right, here are your 3 cards. So first card is the 9 of Wands. Second card is the Moon. The third card is the Princess of Cups. Okay. So what I'm feeling here right away, Taurus, is there could be some sort of a silent kind of power struggle going on somewhere. Or an unspoken tensions are building up a little bit here. Maybe you've already known about it for a while, but it feels to me there's a strong person and there's a very sensitive or shy person. The 9 of Wands is a Sagittarius card. It's strength. Princess of Cups is like an innocent, young, sensitive little girl. And even if it's not a little girl, the person you're dealing with might be feeling as vulnerable as that little girl, or you might. And you might be you might be the strong one, or you might be up against someone who's quite strong and could be a bit dominant, overbearing, a little bit too much at times. Now the Moon card means that you're not communicating, there's either things that are hidden or things that are very deep emotionally that you're not quite pinpointing, because the Moon is a very deep and emotional energy, and it's also a very subtle energy where it can be those deep emotions that you just aren't even aware are operating underneath your surface. Sometimes though the Moon, in the worst case scenario, can represent deception or delusion, meaning you want to make sure that you're not that you're being fully transparent with each other, and you want to make sure that you're not sort of deluding yourself or telling yourself fairy tales about the situation or that they are about you. Because the Moon is very when it's well surrounded by the cards, it can be a feeling of magic between 2 people. So some of you might be going through that, where one of you is feeling super strong and the other one is just very light and vulnerable, and it's just this magical mix between the 2 of you right now. That is possible. However, most of the time the Moon tends to mean the opposite, and it's like you want to be careful about escapism, addiction, any kind of withholding or not telling the truth. And it doesn't have to be as bad as an affair. Sometimes it is, but it doesn't have to be. Sometimes it just means you have some silent hurt feelings you haven't said that might be good for you to come out with. It could be that, and the act of withholding creates a weird, muddy, murky kind of feeling between the relationship, right? So this month is really to take a look at the balance in your relationships, and if you see that one, if it's you, or someone else, if there's too much of one person who's the dominant and the other one who is the vulnerable, you want to rebalance that. And also to really sit and be honest about what you might not be saying that would be better to say, for the health of the dynamics around you. I'm not getting much to worry about on the work front. It feels like it's more matters of the heart for September for you. And we are in the sign of Virgo, which is your house number 5, and that is your house of romance and children and play every year. So it might be a nice time, and it might be a good time to clear the air as we step into fall. As I mentioned, there's more planets that are finally out of retrograde, so that will help us quite a bit. So I wish you a wonderful month, and if you feel that you need more guidance with a reading from me, then you can reach me at the bottom of this video or at river-rain.com or clairvoyant medium Catherine Allen on Facebook. Have a wonderful month.